Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a big day because I'm coming at you with the most extensive list that I have ever created on this channel. Today we are going to be ranking every single skin in Fortnite from worst to best. There are 158 skins in Fortnite, and while this is a near impossible task to do correctly, we're gonna take our best shot at it, and we're gonna rank all 158. Well, I did try to make this as objective as possible. Keep in mind that this is going to be a pretty opinion-based video. So yeah. And before we do get into it, guys, if you could please show the video some love by giving it a like, that would mean a lot to both me and my editor, because trust me, this is a lengthy video. It took a while to make. So yeah, that'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's freaking do this. All right, so coming in at our number 158 spot, we have Chromium followed by Diecast. These are both terrible skins in my opinion, the worst skins ever released in Fortnite. They look like trash, and they are my personal least favorite skins. At 156, we have the default skin for no particular reason other than the fact that it's the default skin. It's not particularly bad, but it is going to be our baseline for the rest of this video. At 155, we have the High-Rise Assault Trooper. At 154, we have the Assault Trooper. At 153, we have the Tower Recon Specialist. At 152, we have the Scout. And at 151, we have the Aerial Assault Trooper, all pretty much as bad as the default skin, simply slight variations of the default skin, and for that reason, they ranked pretty low. At 150 and 149, we have the Masked Fury and Dynamo, which in my opinion are just some of the most trash skins ever brought to the game. Really disappointing. They're just gross. Up next, we have Devastator and Dominator. I really just don't particularly like these suits, and for that reason, they rank very low. At 146, we have one of the original default skins, which is now Renegade. And then at 145 and 144, we have Tracker and Ranger. These are, again, all just very slight alterations to the default skin. Coming in at our number 143 spot, we have the Recon Expert. It's the rarest skin in all of Fortnite. The reason for that is because it's god awful. At 142, we have the Tactics Officer, and at 141, we have Commando. Moving on to 140 and 139, we have Criterion and Vertex. These are the lowest ranking legendary skins. Again, just god-awful looking, terrible designs, rip-offs of other designs. Really not a fan of these ones. At 138, we have Steel Sight, the lowest ranking purple skin. It kind of speaks for itself on why it's so bad. At number 137, we have one of the most disappointing skins of all time, and it is the Visitor. 7 weeks I worked for that thing. At 136, we have the Midnight Ops. At 135, we have the Jungle Scout, followed by the Pathfinder, the Infiltrator, and then the Brawler. Up next, we have Special Forces, and topping off our 130 is Cypher. At 129 and 128, we have the Arctic Assassin and Absolute Zero, followed by a very similar but cheaper skin known as the Trooper. Up next, we have the Recon Scout, followed by the Star Spangled Trooper, and then Shade. From there, we have the First Strike Sergeant, followed by Sergeant Green Clover, and topping off our number 120 spot is the Radiant Striker and the Brilliant Striker. Kind of a little tie there because they're very similar skins. At 119, we have Omen, which in my opinion is another one of the most disappointing legendary skins. He was meant to look ominous, and he really just looks goofy. They really should have made him darker, and I think he had potential, but for what he is, he's terrible. At 118, we have Circuit Breaker. I know a lot of people are a fan of the skin, but personally, I'm just not. And then next is Hyperion and Dazzle. Coming in at our number 115 spot, shout out to the zombies people out there, we have Zoe. It's just Zoe. At 114, we have the recently added Sushi Master. And at 113 and 112, we have Triple Threat and Jump Shot. I got that right. I didn't even know what they were called. I just guessed. Nice. Now at 111, we have Magnus. And after my Legendary Skins video, I saw a lot of comments that have kind of changed my mind on some of the skins. Magnus is one of them. I don't think he's exactly the worst Legendary skin, but still very disappointing. At 110 and 109, we have Technique and Abstract. Really not bad skins in my opinion, they're just kind of boring. At 108 and 107, we have Fortune and Moniker. Next is Trailblazer, followed by the Sub Commander, which are the Twitch Prime skins. And at 104, we have one of the original skins that I ever bought, which is the Recon Specialist. At 103, we have the Huntress, followed by Whiplash, and then the Rabbit Raider. And to top off number 100, we have the Toxic Trooper, followed by the Hazard Agent at 99. From there, we've got the OG Rustlord, and at 97, we have Archetype. Now, at 96, we have the Alpine Ace and the Mogul Master, and literally, I just wanted to bunch every single one of both of those combinations of skins, the different countries, all together into just one giant group, just to make this video a lot easier. At 95, we have the Mission Specialist from the Season 3 Battle Pass, followed by, at 94, Moonwalker. At 93, we have another very boring legendary skin, the Skystalker, followed by the Sash Sergeant. Sash Sergeant. Whew, it's a mouthful. At 91, we have the Star Spangled Ranger, in my opinion, just much better than her male equivalent. At 90, we have the Rogue Agent, followed by the PS Plus skin, the Blue Striker. And at number 88, we have the legendary Twitch Prime skin, Havoc. At 87, we have Munitions Expert. And from here, we have the Suntan Specialist, followed by Desperado, and then the Crimson Scout. From here, we have the pairing to the Crimson Scout, the Scarlet Defender, followed by the Wingman. At 81, we have the Moisty Merman, just another very disappointing legendary skin. And at 80 and 79, we have the Rapscallion and Scoundrel. And from here, we have two of the OG Season 2 Battle Pass players. These are the Blue Squire and the Royal Knight, ranking much lower than some of their counterparts. At 76 and 75, we have the Wreck Raider and Reef Ranger. Up next, we have the Blue Team Leader, ranking quite a bit higher than the Blue Striker. In my opinion, it's just a much cleaner skin, although it's much more basic, and I like it a lot more. At 73 and 72, we have the 80 skins, the Mullet Marauder and the Aerobic Assassin. At 71, we have the Bright Gunner, and topping out number 70 is Maverick. Pretty boring skin, and while his back bling does not match him at all, it's a really good back bling. Unfortunately, we're not ranking back bling. At number 69, we have the ripoff of Omega Oblivion. And at 68, we have the Elite Agent. And from here in rising order, we have the Detective set, the Sleuth, the Gumshoe, and Noir. At 64, we've got Power Chord, followed by Valor. Valor was a skin that I'd actually ranked a little bit higher on the legendaries list, but after a lot of comments, I agree. I think it's not one of the better legendary skins. From here, we have Leviathan. Now at number 61 and 60, some say these skins have got wins without ever getting a kill. All I know is they're ripoffs of the Stig. They are Overtaker and Whiteout. At number 59 and 58, we've got some pretty high ranking green skins. This is Nightlight and Light Show. At 57, we have the Fireworks Team Leader, followed by Battlehawk. At 55, we have Chomp Senior, followed by the Red Nose Raider. And up next, we've got one of the first ever released skins in Fortnite. This is the Renegade Raider. At 52, we have Flytrap. At 51, we have the Highland Warrior. And topping off our number 50 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Love Ranger. Not a particularly great skin, but a fairly iconic skin at this point, and obviously has great back bling. From here, we've got the Squad Leader, followed by Sledgehammer. And at 47, we have Bandolier. And I would say we are just at the point now where we're getting into the actual good skins. Everything, from here to about like 90 was kind of like whatever, but this is we're getting into the good stuff now. At 46, we have the Beef Boss, followed by 45 with my man, the Tomato Head. Rip the Tomato Head at Tomato Town. And coming in at our number 44 spot, we've got every single soccer skin. It was gonna be way too hard again to rank all the different versions and then every single country. So it's a great skin because of so much variety. That's why it's ranking so high. And at number 43, we have the Panda Team Leader, ranking slightly higher than the Fireworks. I think it was a little bit better, but obviously it's still a copy of its OG. Shadow Ops, and to top out our number 40 spot, we have Venturion and Ventura. At number 39, we've got one of the OG Christmas skins. This is Codename Elf. As a side note, if you have this and the Llama Cowbell, you literally have the Will Ferrell package, and that is amazing and good for you. At 38, we have the Season 5 Battle Pass skin, Rook. And at 37, we have the Founders Save the World Edition skin, Warpaint. Coming in at number 36, we have Fate, an overall much better skin than Omen, but still certainly not one of the best legendary skins. And at number 35, we have the Sun Strider. At 34, we have one of the sickest skins in Fortnite, and it is the Bunny Brawler. And at 33, we have the Battlehound. Now coming in at number 32, we have Carbide, actually ranking pretty low considering his status. I think the thing that kind of ruined Carbide for me was just seeing so many noobs rocking him. I'm starting to get the same effect with some of the Season 5 progressive skins, but Carbide is still a great skin, but I feel like his commonness makes him less cool because I'm just so used to him. And at 31, we have the legendary Christmas skin, the Crackshot. And finally, to top out our number 30 spot, we have the Survival Specialist. There's so many survival skins I can never remember. But yeah, an OG, a pretty cool skin, and she's ranking high just for her OG-ness. And I mean, it is a nice looking skin. At number 29, we have the Founder skin pairing the Rose Team Leader, followed by Snorkel Ops. Snorkel Ops is just one of those OG skins that I think is really cool. Basic, but fun. Now, coming in at number 27, we have Wukong, followed by Triceratops at number 26. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the top 25. Buckle up, because we're about to get into some good skins. At 25 and 24, we have Burnout and Redline. I know these are kind of basic skins, but I think they're really clean, especially Burnout, and for that reason, they're getting high rankings. At number 23, we have the skin that actually placed 10 on my ranking every single legendary skin video, and that is the Raptor. Great skin, iconic skin, really have nothing bad to say about this guy. At number 22, we have the Royal Bomber, one of the most expensive skins in Fortnite. To get this guy, you literally have to buy a PlayStation Pro. So he's unique and he's special, but he is a really good skin, and that's why I'm ranking him so high. Not for the exclusivity, although that does play into it a little bit. It's all about his awesomeness. And completing our 20 list, we have the Yuletide Ranger, followed by one of my favorites of all time, Nogops. Coming in at number 19, we have Omega. And at 18, we have the highest ranking Bear Head character, of course, the Cuddle Team Leader, another just iconic skin of Fortnite, head to rank pretty high. At 17, we have Galaxy. I've never actually seen this in-game before, so kind of a hard pick at this point, but I think he looks so good from what I've seen, so I'm ranking him high for that reason. However, this is one that definitely could change up or down. And at number 16, we have Rex. Coming in at number 15 spot, we've got another one of my personal favorites, the Raven. And at number 14, we have the Dark Vanguard, which I decided to place higher than the Raven. It was the other way around in the last video. I just think the Dark Vanguard is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, despite I always mention this, but it's just so bright to use as an actual skin because you just get spotted. Now, coming in at number 13, I don't think Noah J is going to agree with this, but it's the Ghoul Trooper. I think that's the best I can really do for the skin. It's not particularly incredible, but I've got a soft spot in my heart for it because it's one of the original Halloween skins, and it is a nice looking skin. So I think, like I said, I think that's the best we can do for the Ghoul Trooper. Good skin, but 13 is where it deserves. Now, number 12, we have a skin that I think is very underrated, and this is the Sparkle Specialist. The Sparkle Specialist is just a really clean looking skin, and I don't see a lot of people rocking it. Maybe I guess it's a little bit more rare now since it was a Season 2 Battle Pass skin. I'm a huge fan of this one. It's one of the few that I consistently rock in game, so it's a nice skin. And at number 11, we have the pairing to the Dark Vanguard, the Dark Voyager. Definitely a better skin, definitely an overall very clean and sharp looking skin. I love this guy. Again, probably in my top 5. And ladies and gentlemen, to top out our number 10 spot, this is FunkOps. One of those skins that he's been around forever, and I think he is one of the most underrated skins of all time. He looks so cool, okay? He came out for the Boogie Bomb, basically. Like, that's the only reason they released him. It wasn't like anything special. It's just like, we released the Boogie Bomb, here's like a thing to match it or something. I don't know, but he's great, and he starts our number 10 spot. Now at number 9, this may be a little bit surprising to you, but this is Drift, followed by our number 8 spot of Ragnarok. Now I am so back and forth on which of these skins I like more. First it was Ragnarok, then it was Drift. Now I'm back to liking Ragnarok more. They're both incredible skins, but I'm just seeing so many rifts that it's really just, you lose some of the coolness of the skin when you see it every single day. I'm just growing tired of it, so for that reason, although I think it is a great skin, I'm starting to like Ragnarok a bit more. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go Tide of Ragnarok as well as soon as everybody hits that 100 tier battle pass. Now coming in at number 7 and 6, we've got some of my favorite skins of all time. Not quite in my top 10, but these are the gingerbread skins, the Merry Marauder and the Ginger Gunner. Without a doubt, these are the best Christmas skins. They're everything that Fortnite is, in my opinion. They're just like one of those extremely iconic skins, and it's probably the skin, I think, at this point in the game that I regret not buying the most. I did get Nogops, I did get a Skull Trooper, but these are the guys that really just make me sad that I don't have. Now, topping off our number 5, ladies and gentlemen, it's John Wick. John Wick is a skin that just keeps growing and growing on me. The less I see of him, the more I like him. And I really think that's the thing. Is just like, he's always been a great skin. At the start of Season 3 when no one had him, terrifying. Then everyone had him, not fun. But now no one rocks him anymore. I like John Wick. I think he's a great skin, and he is number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have the highest ranking blue or rare skin on our list. I bet you can probably guess what it is, because it's the only one left. It's the Bright Bomber. Iconic Fortnite skin. I really can't think of many skins that are much more iconic than the Bright Bomber. I mean, this skin almost never got brought back, and the only reason it did was because like every single streamer, like Avery and Dakotas and a few other ones, always ran the skin, and everyone was like, I want that skin. So they brought it back, which I think is cool because it's a skin that really, you know, it's not like a seasonal skin, but ultimately it's so iconic to Fortnite, and it is a phenomenal looking skin. Now, coming in at our number 3 spot, this is going to be a little bit different again from the legendary ranking video because I made this one quite a bit more subjective in just my opinion. It's the Black Knight. The Black Knight is another one of the skins that I don't have that it's like, what was I thinking not getting to 70, level 70 in the battle pass? Like, dude, that would have been so easy. I'm so stupid, but major regret is what I have for not achieving this. The Black Knight is one of the most just phenomenal looking skins. It's so clean, it's so scary, and I love it. I love it, and it is my 3rd favorite skin of all time. All right, coming in at our number 2 spot, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Skull Trooper. Objectively, I don't think the Skull Trooper really deserves the number 2 spot. It's a great looking skin, but it's not a top 2 looking skin. The reason that I'm ranking him so high is because he's one of my favorites. If not the first, the Skull Trooper was at least the 2nd skin that I ever bought in Fortnite. He's been in my inventory for so long, and I've just got such a loving connection to this man. I mean, of all the gameplay you guys probably see on my channel, I would say like 30% of it is probably Skull Trooper. Another 30% of it being the number 1 spot, and then everything else on the list. That being said, though, there is a reason the Skull Trooper is the most sought after skin. It's because he looks sick. Now, quick honorable mention to the Road Trip skin. I'm recording this video on August 21st so that it can be edited for the weekend, and it's coming out on the 23rd. I don't know what it looks like yet, so if Roman, you can throw a picture up just to show people what it looks like. I don't know where to rank it, but I am acknowledging it, and you can put it where you think it should go. Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 1 spot. It's the Red Knight. The Red Knight to me was always the skin that I wanted the most because I just think it looks so sick, and I never got it until they re-released it. And for a time there, it was like, it was so lame to use because every single default skin was using it, and there were so many noobs. But I feel like it's kind of like eased down now, and if you're using the Red Knight, you're using a Red Knight because you love it, and I freaking love the Red Knight. Everything is just so perfect about it. It's perfect for Fortnite. It's intimidating. It's my favorite skin of all time. And I think is an easy overall top 5 pick for anybody. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we just freaking did that. I want to give a huge shout out to you, 1, for making it through, and a huge shout out to number 2, Roman, my editor, for editing this monstrosity of a video. So everyone give a round of applause for him. Give a round of applause for yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and that is it. If you did the channel and enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. If you haven't yet, leave a like, and I will see you later. Peace. Boom. Yeah.